I'm a happy dog owner, and I think you are as well, otherwise you wouldn't watch the video. Today I want to introduce you 4 dog types which helped me a lot, and it came from my experience with talks with animals and also what I learned through books. And the reason why it changes a lot if you categorize your dog. It's like people see it in a negative way. Example, if I categorize people, it's also like everybody is different, and of course every dog is different, but basically as humans we don't have a clue how a pack of dogs works together. There are different types of dogs within a pack, so the pack works very well or functions in a very good open way. Okay, so the pros for this, it is very easy to understand, okay, and it gives you a very quick and fast access to dogs. If you see a dog on the streets or from other people, within 20-30 seconds you can categorize it as one of these 4 types, and then you can treat the dog differently, let's say like that. You can adjust your activities and also the task that you have with your own dog, maybe according to his type. Otherwise maybe the dog isn't happy if you wouldn't drive or buy a very fast car and never drive it, or it's like that. You really need to adjust what you're doing with the dog to the personality of the dog, okay? And it gives you an idea how to complete your pack in the way of your dog. Maybe you together as a family, you're a pack, and to make this more complete, to take the dog into the pack and let it do its job more or less, it will help you with that a lot. So the first type of dog is the discoverer. So basically it's what Neo is. Neo is my dog. If we go to the forest, he's always 10 meters, 20 meters ahead, and he's always looking for things. If he's hearing something, he's signaling at me, he's looking at the direction, he heard something, then he's looking back to me, and then he's looking back into this direction, which gives me a sign, or he's signaling. The discoverer is made for signaling to the boss there's something going on. So they are like a early alarm system, and they also check out the area. If a pack of wolves discovers a new area, the discoverers are more or less 200 meters away, and then they can sense things, they can smell things, and give this back to the boss of the pack. So basically they give you an idea what's going on, they keep you safe in a way, and then they also explore new things. If they find a place where you can find water, they signal this and all, things like that. So it's really a necessary type of dog in a pack. Okay, so they are always up front, they always discover new things, they always give you signals. What you can do with this kind of dog to integrate it, you can send it. For me, we have the signal go. Whenever I'm in the forest, we are not on the leash, I say go, which means for him he can go 20 meters ahead, he can explore. Even a week ago there was a pig that was running through the streets 5 meters before of me, a wild boar, and he sensed it early. He was looking into the direction, and then he was looking at me, so he even gave me these kind of signals, there's something going on, I'm hearing something. Okay, and also these dogs, they give the first impression, or they do the first greeting with another dog or another pack. Imagine you're walking there in the forest, you have a discoverer dog, and there's another pack of dog coming. So he's going up to the front, saying hello to them. They are usually, they go there, and then they wiggle with their tail, for example, which signals you as the boss of the pack, more or less. It's all good, they are friendly, we can keep going, more or less, okay? So basically that's what their task is. I know this kind of dog very well because I'm living with one, okay? I have a lot to talk about this one. The second one, which I would consider as a guard dog or an alarm dog, okay? They are usually there to guard the boss of the pack. So they are already or always close to the boss of the pack, which is in this case mostly it's you. You will never see them like run 50 meters, 100 meters away, because they are used to you. They have a deep bond with you, and they are there to protect you, to support you, and to warn you. Which means like people that have this kind of dog, they know somebody is entering their apartment or their garden, and they know before ringing the bell, because the dog signals them. He's running around, he's barking, he's getting nervous, because he's hearing what is happening. Somebody is coming. So how to deal with this kind of dog, for example, whenever a stranger is coming up to you, you can call your dog, which means like for him, okay, I go there, I give you like a support, I'm there to protect you in case something is going wrong. This gives your dog a kind of task. So this is one way to integrate this kind of dog or a guard dog to your life, to give them a task. But for sure, be creative. You will find some ways to include those. Okay, and understanding this for some people, or for me, it was really a game changer. Because normally in our society, a dog that's barking, that's doing that kind of protection, in a normal society, when a guard is not needed, they are annoying to people. So I see many people like arguing with the dogs, why are they barking? So the first thing is to understand why, or to understand your dog is this kind of dog. Maybe you can give him other tasks and the barking goes down a little bit. Or if somebody comes into your apartment or enters and he's starting barking, understand what he wants. First of all, he wants to be your support or your protection, signaling the other dog like you are armed, okay? You have this dog that protects you. The second is he wants you to warn you that somebody is coming. So only, for example, it can help only signaling your dog, I understood that there is somebody. And give your dog the signal in some way that somebody that entered your apartment is a good person. Maybe just saying hello to this person, and then in a good way or with a good voice. And then your dog starts slowing down with the barking or stops it. Okay, the third type, we've talking for a long time now, is the minister for the inside of the pack, I would say. It's, let's describe it like that, it's responsible for the things that happen within the pack. Okay, for example, there are resources like food, maybe it shares it with the dogs that would have less access to the resources. It also looks for kind of peace in the group. For example, if two dogs, they get angry at each other, they start fighting, this dog goes in between and stops the fight. Also, if some other dog from like outside, usually like a discover dog, comes to another group of dogs, and sometimes the discover dogs, they can be like really like, I don't know, have a bad attitude, like running around, not being like quite quiet. So that kind of dog, it goes there and puts him on the ground and is telling like, here you are within the group now, you need to be quiet, otherwise we have a problem with each other. So these are also the dogs that this type of dog, the within minister, and the next dog is the outside minister. They are dogs that can make their own decisions. Okay, for me, a discoverer and the guard dog, usually they don't make own decisions. They are dependent on the, let's say, the boss or the leader to give them a task. So if a discoverer dog finds something new, he doesn't know how to deal with it. He's waiting for a signal for you maybe to tell like, okay, it's good to take that one. It's not a bad thing or something. As soon as you signal them, they change their personality and start discovering other things maybe. So they are constantly waiting for signals. While the last two dog types, the within minister, the outside minister, or the out minister, they're independent. They can do their own. They have their own mind. Okay. Exactly. So the minister within the group is also doing like the education of the younger dogs, of new dogs. When somebody is like behaving well, he will be regulated, or he will tell them, make sure that everything is okay within the group. The next one is the minister for the outside. So he's usually the one that waits for a discoverer of another pack to come, and he's there in front of the group to tell like, I'm the boss. They are usually like, when a dog is waiting for another dog, they start like, I'm going big, I put my tail up, I'm waiting for you, like suggesting or saying to the other dog in a body language way, you're welcome, come and present yourself. And I'm here, I'm present, and I'm not scared. So these are these kind of dogs. Also they have the highest role in the pack. They can make their own decisions as well, and they always have access to all resources, which can be toys or something. So they kind of store them. They tell the pack, okay, you can have this toy today, but they always have access and can get them back. So this means in the dog language to be a leader, to store or to have all the resources or all control about all resources. So that was basically it. There was a German YouTube channel I could recommend, but it's not in German. But I really learned these types of dogs, or how to categorize dogs from her. She also has books, but there are also, I think there are also similar channels in YouTube where you can really see like psychology of dogs if you're interested. There, for example, there are people that comment when dogs meet each other, what they would kind of say, what their body language means. So this was a big game changer for me, and it really helped me to understand and categorize dogs. Now you maybe understand why I would categorize dogs. Also when I do like a reading for animal communication, one of the first questions is, if it's a dog, of course, what type of these types are you? Because this changes the whole conversation. From there, if you have a discoverer, I treat him differently, I ask different questions than I would ask for a guard dog. If I would ask the guard dog what he wants, he would tell me completely different things than like a discoverer, which is going for, I want to explore new forests and stuff like that. Exactly. I hope you liked the video. This gave you a basic idea. This gave you an idea to understand your dog, maybe to adjust maybe tasks to your dog, to make yourself or your family like a pack of dogs really, in order to function well. And I would be happy if you like it, or if you like the video, if you leave me a comment or something, or even like suggestions for other topics or types of things that you would be interested in that I'm talking about it and explaining and talking about my experience or the communications that I had with dogs or cats. If there's something specific, just let me know and I might be able to make a video about it. And yeah, enjoy your day. Thanks for watching the videos, and I hope to see you on the next videos as well.